Okay, we live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Afrobeats news update. Today is a special episode. I'm with my boy IVD fucking D in the fucking building. What?
Okay, yeah, I'm meant to read it like this way, right?
Anyway, man, they can see you. They can see you. The people can see the freshest young promoters in London, in Birmingham. If you've been to any club in Birmingham, you know my boy IVD. If you've been to the Cave, especially, I think that's one of your spots here. Yeah, the Cave. If you've been to Florence, London, you've probably seen him too. If you've been to Smithland, you've probably seen him. But he's one of the hottest up and coming promoters in London and in Birmingham, in the UK, and even in Lagos. All the way from Lagos to London, he does shoot.
I'm not coming though.
Okay. okay. We need to done the mark over that. What? We're already dropping bangers. What said I'm not upcoming? Address me appropriately. Yeah. So you know what? I'm just going to allow you to introduce yourself. Maybe you have the floor. So let the people know who you are, what you do.
Hey everyone, I'm IVD. I'm a promoter, PR strategist, marketing.
Okay.
Many things.
Many things.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. So my apologies for the disrespect. I didn't mean it in that term. Like when you're describing like rising talents, that kind of thing. You know what you're talking about, like when they say Rema is not actually upcoming, but when they're describing the Rema and they say the next, I mean, we'll get into the GRAMMYS. This is actually a nice segue to the first topic. Yeah. But you know, like when they're describing the young hottest talent, that's what I tried to do there, but I guess it came out wrong.
Don't worry, you're forgiven.
Okay, no problem. All right. Without further ado, let's move on to the first topic. Again, as usual, if you're watching us live, make sure to put something in the live chat. If you're here, it's your first time from the maybe socials, you're seeing my channel for the first time, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the bell so that you can get notifications of when we go live. And if you're watching this after, make sure to drop comments and make sure to join the conversation. So yeah, we're going to get into the first thing. I don't know if you saw recently, but the GRAMMYS just actually gave us a new sorry, let me just adjust this. Just actually gave us a new category called the African Music Performance something awards, and we'll get into the ramifications of this in a bit. But how do you feel to maybe the fact that the whole of Africa got just one category in GRAMMYS? There's one category to cover Amapiano, Afrobeats, Afro High Life. GRAMMYS said, you guys, we finally see you, we finally recognize you, and we're giving you one award to yourselves. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm not fazed by it. I mean, Afrobeats is like one of the biggest genres right now. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if we had our own award show that was actually good, like that's actually good enough, then we wouldn't care about Grammy or whatever they're doing. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not really phased up.
You're not really, and yeah, I kind of agree to a degree, but at the end of the day, my only point of this, I agree completely. Like if our headies, for example, was doing so much better, we wouldn't need to be worrying about the GRAMMYS. But to some degree, you also respect the fact that GRAMMYS is a much more older institution than whatever we want to set up in Africa, and it's just the fact. And at the end of the day, our artists used to look up to this foreign art, like this. A lot of this foreign music is influenced in our sound. So like I'm sure a lot of people growing up used to listen to Michael Jackson, and they saw all these people win GRAMMYS and wanted to attain those levels of success. So you can't really blame these musicians for like liking that institution of GRAMMYS. I don't know, like using that as some standards. You get what I'm trying to say?
I mean, like I feel like you can blame them because like it has to do with your mentality and how you see yourself as an African.
Yeah.
Because like if you're coming early for the GRAMMYS, you're already there for the red carpet and everything.
Yeah.
Then when it's our turn, you're not out there. Like
facts.
It makes no
facts.
sense. So
facts. Like
the Grammy, how do you expect like headies to grow? Like there's barely any support. Like they don't attend, they don't post about it. So like, you can't really blame.
Bro,
You can't really blame the headies.
bro, you like better points have not been made, and I didn't even know you're going to use that angle. The fact that I thought you were blaming our institutions, but it's actually our artist fault to a degree. That like the respect and reverence they show to our stuff contributes to how well they do and how well the fans actually acknowledge these things. Like if them Michael Jackson, them Beyonce, them Jay-Z, them Kanye, them like foreign artists didn't give those foreign awards the credibility they have today, we wouldn't like. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Okay. Let me give an example. It's just like Eddie's having like International Act of the Year, and Drake is not attending the Headies. Then it's flying all the way to Nigeria. Obviously, like the Nigerian Headies would be up to standard and better. So you can't really blame like the award shows in Nigeria because there's barely any support.
Yeah, that's the fact. Before we go further into, because I actually just thought of a question, like just on this heady topic, because we've talked about it before on this channel, but we've not looked at it extensively. And the question I wanted to ask you was relating to when we decided to do our headies in America. Like, what did you think about that decision on the face value? Before we even go further?
I mean, that decision to me personally makes no sense.
Why?
Why you live in Nigeria where the artists are like, second of all, it's like
no need to apply for visa.
like it's even hard to get an American visa,
bro.
So like it actually makes no sense because like the people that actually meant to attend love African music, they now have to leave Lagos, which is actually the hub of like entertainment, to start going all the way to Atlanta. Like
it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense, and I hope they bring it back.
They hope they bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, like if they don't, another award show.
Take it out. Anything in the works. Are you cooking something for us?
I hope someone else is cooking something.
Because funny enough, I actually talked to Smith about this. One time I was like, bro, Smith, like, see, headies are fucking up. You're already doing Afro Nation, one of the biggest events in the world. Why don't you just like do your own award show or something like that? Like, it was like,
I mean, that would bang. Afro Nation award show.
Bro, do you get me? Like, because he already has that clout. Like, it will fit his brand. It will fit that brand.
I mean, I don't even think it's about his brand or the Afro Nation brand. It's all about like taking African music. Like,
yeah. Like I like that was my point. Like, if anybody could do it, they are in the position to pull it off.
I mean, anyone can.
Anyone can do it as long as they have the quality, to be honest. But you need to understand, bro. You are in this industry, getting all these our Nigerian artists to come to the same place. You know the politics involved. You know the.
Personally, like,
if they don't respect you, they won't pull up for you. That's the truth about our artists.
I don't think it's about respect.
Yeah. What do you think it's about?
It's what they're benefiting.
It's what they're benefiting, yeah?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, money rules the world, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, these are the same artists that go and perform in Elumelu's house in December.
Fact! Fact! Okay, Abigail in the chat. I think that's one of your audience. I've never seen an Abigail here, so I think that's probably coming from the review. Welcome. You're laughing. Let us know what the joke is about. I don't know. I've laughed at so many parts, so let me know which particular one you're talking about in the chat.
She's a fan.
She's a fan, okay. So shout out to Abigail, man. Maybe in studio. But yeah, man, like you've touched on so many things already, and I don't even know where to like spin it over there. But let me bring you back to the GRAMMYS conversation, because I really wanted to. My this thing done. CNN, I don't want to watch CNN. Okay, we'll come back to that. CNN is showing me some stupid ad. Okay, based on that, let me segue to the next thing. Speaking of this same disrespect and respecting. So after GRAMMYS announced this, they now put a Instagram story up of like new artists you need to watch out for. And then on this their Instagram story, they put the first new artist, they put Rema, Good and Fine. New artist. They put a picture of Rema, new artist you need to watch out for. They put some other different acts from different, but they now is going to put Wizkid. as one of the new acts you need to watch out for. So
I feel like them even putting Rema is even a disrespect.
Rema is a disrespect.
Because he has like one of the biggest songs in the world.
Yeah, but it's still new though. It's still roughly new.
New.
Like you can pop up with your first song, but it doesn't mean you're not a new artist.
Okay, let's give him that. But I mean, like, I feel like it was intentional.
Are you saying like they were trying to diss us? Is that what you're saying?
I feel
or like a backhanded compliment, something like that.
No, it was intentional, like, and they're also
to put a Wizkid as a new artist.
Yeah, they're also trying to get our attention. Like, from what I've noticed, like lately, Afrobeats is like the center of the world.
Yeah, like, that I completely agree with you.
Afrobeat and Latin music, those are the two biggest genres in the world.
Yes, based on streaming numbers, especially.
Yeah, streaming numbers, the attention,
the shows, everything.
So like, I feel like they're just trying to get our attention because, like, let's be honest, like, no one really used to talk about the Grammys like 6-7 years ago.
Facts.
So it just became something like of recent, and I feel like Nigerians are just kind of gassed about it.
I'm not gassed about it, to be honest. My biggest problem with it as a whole, like, forget the whole institution of Grammys and Headies. You actually took us way further than I wanted us to go. My only problem was, like, how can you give the entire Africa one award to all of us to share? You didn't even attribute the award to an album or to, you said best African music performance. So what that's supposed to mean? Is that they perform on stage, the best performance on stage wins? Then there's Amapiano, there's Afrobeats, there's Afrofusion, there's Congolese music, there's South African music, there's Portuguese music. Like, all of us are just supposed to fight for one category and call it a day.
I mean, like I said, like, they don't really care about us, so like they just did their thing, and they know that we're going to accept it, and we care so much about the Grammys. So I mean, like I said, I'm not fazed about it. Like,
fair. So, solution from IVD, you heard it here first. Africans, go and do your own proper show. I mean, we already have the Sounds. Do you know about the Sound City Africa Award?
I know about it.
Which is okay. I mean, they're not doing badly.
Yeah, they're not.
I reviewed the awards, the lists of the awards that came out. I looked at all the numbers when they announced the winners and stuff like that. We did a show on that, and I liked the way the awards were spread out. They had awards for different parts of Africa and different sounds. They had overall best African album of the year. Overall, it really looked like a good concept, and I'm trying to push and support that as much as I can the little I can do, and create as much awareness as I can.
Yeah.
I don't know about, because I didn't watch it live, so I don't know like how the quality is and stuff like that. But something like that is already in place. For Nigeria, Headies, we need to do better. Like, the whole taking our show to America thing was unnecessary.
Yeah, I feel they need to scrap it.
Scrap Headies completely.
No, scrap that concept.
Oh, of taking it to America, for sure. Take us back to Nigeria and improve the standard, like, and our artists especially. You heard it here first from IVD. Respect the show. What do you think would be a good incentive for the artists to respect Headies better? Because that was what they tried to do with America. The fact that they can give you guys, like, we're taking it to America, the prestige of being in Hollywood and stuff like that. They try to use that to bring more artists.
They're taking it to Atlanta, like that.
So you calling Atlanta the ghetto?
It's just like saying you're leaving Lekki or Victoria Island and you're going to like somewhere on the mainland. Like,
what?
It doesn't make any sense.
Bro, you just compared Atlanta to mainland.
I mean, like, yeah.
All right. I think that's a wrap up on that conversation. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, like you said, like, Africans, we need to do better. We need to own our own shit. We need to be proud of the shit we own. We need to develop. Personally, I think the Headies brand has been a bit rubbish. I think they need like a total rebranding from all the years of Olamide coming up on stage fighting Don Jazzy.
You know, the truth is that like we're never gonna be like white people. We're not just gonna sit down somewhere like, and that's also part of the things that's giving the Headies like relevance.
Yes, The drama and
the drama. So
yes,
it just like makes it fun.
yes.
So nothing serious.
Okay. All right. Anyway, moving on from that, the next thing we wanted to talk about. This guy is in the news again. The video reacting to different beefs online. So apparently somebody called out his first of all, it started from Burna Boy yesterday and the show in Netherlands. He ended up cancelling his show in Netherlands. He couldn't show up last minute. What do you think about that? First of all, Burna Boy cancelling the show in Netherlands.
I mean, like
Stadium show.
Like, you probably cancelled it for a reason.
Yeah, valid reason.
A valid reason, because we all know like Burna Boy likes to actually perform.
Yeah.
So like he's built like his name around performance. So yeah, I feel like it was a valid reason.
It was a valid reason.
It should have.
But Burna Boy at the same time, you say that, but Burna Boy at the same time had the whole situation in Lagos where he kept people waiting for 6 hours. And then ended up coming up on stage and kicking people's head on stage. So I know that you say that fine, he values performance, but at the same time, he has shown this tendency to disrespect the fans.
I mean, like, because anything goes in Nigeria.
What do you mean by that? You are the same guy that was saying Atlanta, Lagos, so but at the same time, same guy that is now saying anything goes in Nigeria.
No, like,
do let me pick a side.
Let's be for real, like, Burna Boy can't kick someone in the UK.
True.
So like anything goes in Nigeria. So like.
So, but at the same time, forget Nigeria. If so, is Burna Boy not showing from that if the system can be exploited, it will exploit it? Has it shown us that character that I'm going to be professional at all costs? I don't think Burna Boy has showed us that. He likes performances, I know.
I feel like he has consistently over the years, and like the way things go and happen in Nigeria when it comes to events, there's just so much disorganization. And I feel like someone like Burna Boy wouldn't take all of that. Like, he looks like someone that has like a short temper. So yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah,
I think I agree to that extent. I like at the end of the day, he just did a successful London Stadium. I mean, we need to say big ups for that. Like the show look amazing. Were you there?
Yeah, I was.
Mad. How was it impressive? I heard the queues were long though, and like getting in and out was a bit of a hassle.
I mean, I came late and I left early.
Best strategy for events. Bro, that's how you know someone that's experienced in going for concerts. Yeah, leave before the last song and come late because it's not worth it. Like, because I live just beside I don't know if you passed it on the way here, Tottenham Stadium. Yeah. And Whiskey is going to be doing here. Smith gave me his flyers to share. Whiskey is going to be doing the stadium here. And they just did the Beyonce series. Yeah, 3 days in 1 week. And bro, people were camping outside the stadium 8 a.m. in the morning.
Why?
For sure that was starting 7 p.m.
Why?
Bro, bass sounds are different, bro.
Is it because they wanted to be at the front?
I don't get the concept because like if you're already buying standing and you're in a stadium, even if you come at a reasonable time, you have a high chance of being in the front. So I don't understand. I think it's just maybe you wanted to see Beyonce when I don't know. I can't come to a reason on why they would do that. The people came 8 o'clock. I went to the gym in the morning. So like the gym is under the stadium. I was seeing people wearing cowboy hats.
I know people that like 3-4 years ago in Lagos, people who actually wait for Whiskey for like 3 p.m. And you know, like Whiskey is coming
why?
3 a.m.
Bro, that thing happened to me in Lagos for one of these banks. They did the end of the year December show. Whiskey was supposed to come. They put Whiskey as the headliner. There was the other artists, obviously. It was in front of Hard Rock Cafe, that beach beside Hard Rock Cafe. I forgot the name. Landmark Beach, or was that the name? I forgot the name. Oh man, I miss Lagos, man. But we've waited there 5 a.m. for Whiskey on a Sunday night, and I had work in the morning. 5 a.m. And this bastard guy, I'm still in stand, mind you, but this bastard came out 5 a.m. and performed 2 songs. Bro, he performed 2 songs, man. Guy, Joro and one other song. And I was so pissed. I was like, what the hell? Why would you treat us like that? But you know what? Next day I still ended up listening to it again. So is it not my fault for enabling such toxic behavior? Anyway, Yeah, so after the Burna Boy issue anyway, somebody now tweeted, I don't know if I can pull up the exact tweet, but somebody tweeted that even Davido's burial would not pull up to the crowd of Burna Boy's cancelled show. Something
I
demented.
saw something like that.
Something demented like that. But wait, while I bring up the exact tweet. And Davido replied though. I don't know. Hopefully, he has not deleted it. I'm just going to share my Twitter so that people can see. Davido replied the guy taps. Like he replied indirectly, and Davido has shown this habit of communicating directly with fans via Twitter. Like even the most random troll, he will reply you, like he will give you that relevance. And some people are saying, oh, it's because it's down to earth, it's humble. Some people are saying it's always a bad strategy for your brand. Like you have a global brand, why would you come down to all these trolls level? So what do you think is your aspect of that? While I pull up the tweets, what do you think is your what's your opinion on that, on Davido's approach on Twitter?
My opinion on that is just living his life, having fun, catching cruise, nothing serious. Like he has built a brand for the past 12 years. Okay. As one of the biggest African artists. So you guys can't be telling him what to do. Because if it was that easy, you too, you'd have done something for yourself. So that's how I see it. Okay, it
looks like Davido has pulled down the tweets.
I mean,
he has pulled down the tweet. Just today. So it was crazy to see, Sha. He said, I did go rehearse for he said, I did go rehearse for tour. I leave you all to God.
I mean
man has signed out.
I mean, now you see, like that's a good promotion strategy. Now everybody's like, what tour is he doing? What tour is he doing?
Sure.
So like, just
man
feel like he knows what he's doing.
One thing I will give Davido is that he's a very good marketer. I think among the big three, he's the best at marketing his stuff. Yeah. Like, see when he did like his birthday and raised like millions and millions just from calling out people directly, calling out like, hey, this guy sent me my 1 million, this guy sent me my, and he ended up raising over, was it 150M or like I've forgotten the ridiculous amount.
I feel like it's all about mind games. Mm-hmm. Like Davido knows how to play mind games, and I see him as someone that's strong mentally.
Yeah.
And
bro, especially with all the setbacks he has faced.
Yeah, you know? And in entertainment, like you need to be strong mentally, like if you want to go into entertainment.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
Fact. Let's read some of the tweets under the trend. So he said, crazy thing is everyone is telling Davido to stop replying trolls. Man woke up today, Father's Day, thinking what coulda or woulda. I may be a little vulnerable only to see people wishing him death. I lost his son a long time ago, and that's a pain that never goes away, especially on a day as Father's Day. Let the man vent. I pray that none of you have to lose a child. As Larry said, even Davido knows that tweet was poorly worded and he has deleted it. Take action against these people and teach them a lesson. Don't let children from unhappy homes use you gain relevance. So I think most of the people are saying you shouldn't have replied. Like, shouldn't have come down to that level.
Why can't you reply? He's a human being.
Well, like, so I think, like, look at someone like a Wizkid. Wizkid ever replies.
Everyone is different. Like, just like, let me give you an example. My brother, like,
Who's that?
My younger brother, you don't even know he's a stylist. You don't even know his social media page, but me, like, everyone is different. So you can't blame them.
As long as you're succeeding at the end of the day, you're making your money, you're making your millions, you're good to go, innit?
Exactly.
So, he also tweeted some stuff on Snapchat, some heavy messages. Difficult Father's Day. Today is Father's Day, by the way. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Difficult Father's Day for me, but I thank God for strength. Some days will be like this. Water from my eyes, but I'll be alright forever. Quoting his line from the song. Is that Away or is that Feel? I'll be on the road forever. I forgot which song. Away or Feel, one of the songs. But that's his line from the song. But so I think we're totally on the same page on this one. Let my guy live his life, man. Let my guy make his money, his millions, and it's Phil. Thank you, Abigail. It's Phil. Thank you. I totally got lost to that one there. But So now segueing from the topics, I wanted this one is a question for you, IVD, based on your line of work as a promoter, as someone that's in the nightlife and club scenes. So it has been a long time I've been to Lagos. I know you went to Lagos. I don't know if I should be snitching on you, but you went to Lagos recently. Let me just put it like that.
Yeah.
And you've partied both in Lagos and you're prominent in the UK like night scene, Afrobeats night scene here. Which one would you say? I don't want to use the word better, but how would you? Let's not compare because we clearly know Lagos is number one, or unless you correct me on that. But how good? What are the similarities and what are the differences between the nightlife in the UK and nightlife in Lagos?
Number one similarity is how big the clubs are in Lagos.
Yeah, I'm hearing that they are building stadiums now as clubs. I'm hearing Zoya. I left just after.
Zara is not even popping anymore.
It's not popping anymore.
I think there's this new club.
Which one again?
Called Bay Rock.
Oh, Bay Rock. I know Bay Rock.
It's really big.
Yeah.
There's DNA.
Yeah, so there are big ass clubs in Lagos now.
Yeah, like very big. Like I'm just wondering, like what's going on here? And the worst part is that like,
they're gonna sell out.
and it's always packed.
I think that's one difference in London and Lagos. I don't think London has reached that level. I mean, we party hard in London, like, and it's crazy because we have people from different cultures and stuff. You party with the South Africans, the Congolese, all of you are shaking hands in club together. I don't think we have that as much, except for maybe in December in Lagos.
I mean, I feel like December in Lagos. There's nothing like December in Lagos. Lagos is all around every year. As long as you have body, so
that's a very important disclaimer, man.
Oh yeah.
Dorime is not for civil servants. That's a very popular saying in the nightclub. But yeah, so would you say London is catching up?
I doubt London will ever catch up.
Ever?
Yeah.
That's a big statement, baby.
Because like London is for like the white people. It's not our own. It's not.
Bruh. You may be in the bars. What do you mean by London is for the white people? Can you clarify? Because some British Londoners now, they grew up in London, black, and they are wondering, what do you mean? Why are you disrespecting me? Why are you saying that? So are you saying that I don't have rights to London as much as the white guy does?
I mean, it's obvious. Go to a club in Central alone.
They know the purpose. What do you mean? Miraflores is in Central.
I mean, Miraflores it's not Central actually.
It's not. It's London Bridge now.
London Bridge is not really Central.
That's true. Southeast. That's true. That's
when
true.
we're talking Central, we're talking Mayfair, like.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's the same way anyone can enter a club in Lagos, like, but it's not the same here. Like, so black women can't even enter some clubs. Like a lot of things. So, and also like we pay to enter the clubs here, unlike Lagos, where it's just free.
You enter and then it's about how much you're popping inside.
I mean, so
do you think that's the better system?
I mean, if you want to get your club packed, it is. I feel like eventually Lagos will get to that point where
so that you start
they will start charging as well. So that's how I see it.
Okay. Very, very good points. And this one is for you personally. What do you think your biggest challenges are as a promoter?
Getting artists to post.
Why? How come? What's challenging about artists? I mean, they're people like us.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like artists, they don't like promoting their own shows.
Yeah.
Which is a big challenge. So
okay,
that's one of the biggest challenges.
So the fact that they don't promote the shows that they themselves are on the flyers for.
Yeah, so why are we booking you like if you're not promoting it?
Yeah, just feels like a waste of money, innit?
Yeah.
And it's funny because this same artist would complain when they come to this place and there's no crowd.
So, like,
That's the funniest part. They'll be like, Bro, you didn't do your job.
Exactly.
Bro, you are the guy with the fans.
So yeah, like a couple people like Davido,
Yeah.
Mayakun,
Yeah.
Ruga,
Yeah, Ruga does a good job. Rema too.
Rema as well.
Yeah.
Who else? I think that's all, man. Like,
I mean, there's some low-key people. Tenny is also very vocal about that stuff. There's some other low-key people, but they're here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe Records too. Their whole establishments, all their artists under Mavens, they have a very nice promotion team there.
Yeah, they do.
So I mean, apart from them, yeah, but yeah, artists, man, you guys need to do better. Especially the one way they piss me off. Now up and coming artists. Make me not go there. We should not go there.
I mean, we can.
Bro, you're already up and coming, but you don't still want to post anything. Are you mad?
No, you can't really blame them. Like,
why?
Because like they don't. I don't know how to post.
How can you know, bro? You just post like
Depends, like up and coming in what sense?
like you only have a couple of songs out. You don't really have such a large audience yet. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe you've
Okay,
had one hit song.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I mean, that's pure foolishness because
Smart switched off.
no, it's true because like let's say if you have like 200,000 listeners in London,
Yeah.
and obviously only like 10%, 20% are going to be able to actually come for your show.
Yeah.
It does like so like if you're not posting and you're not promoting to your fans, like to let them know, and obviously the amount of people that actually meant to come would eventually reduce.
Yeah.
So that's how I say like that's why me I don't really want to do artists anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
So what type of shows are we seeing from IVD promotions
I mean like
going forward?
I mean I'll do artists but just once in a while. I feel like artists you make more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Because with artists, then you have to pay the artist a huge expense
yeah.
that's probably not going to be guaranteed to get back.
You're not getting it back. Yeah, that's.
Man said it with conviction, you know.
Like,
You're taking some else.
I mean, like the best you can get is like what you invested.
Yeah.
Or say you're gonna get that money back.
Money back. It's tough. It's tough.
It's very hard.
And you could even and it would have ended up probably pulling up the same numbers if you guys just did the same party without the artist.
There was one artist
Yeah.
I did like before, like I did like one party before, like a few weeks before the artist, and like my party was pulling more shows than
the
artist
the one with
that
the
actually paid thousands of pounds. So I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, they're now saying, oh, like it's my fault. I'm like, you guys don't even have the show your page. You don't have anything.
Yeah.
So like, how do you want people to actually know and be aware?
Facts.
Like, but eventually, like, you pulled off well.
I think a lot of people and a lot of these artists, they underrate the impact of social media.
I mean, they don't underrate the impact of social media. I'll say like,
yeah, they don't, because when it comes to their songs, they post a lot.
some of them are just shy.
Oh.
Some of them don't like social media.
Yeah.
A lot of factors, really.
But there's so many ways around it, man. Get a management team or get someone that.
Or you can even get like what did they call it? A fans page.
Exactly.
Like that.
There's so many easy
so
stuff.
that your fans, like your real fans, are actually
get your brother or your sister to manage it.
To manage it.
Simple.
You'll
like
actually be seeing your updates.
Like if you want to take music seriously, like if you want to take music seriously, there are just some things. If you said, guy, I want to be a musician, or I've decided I want to be an artist, then follow it. Like look at the video, like just follow it. Do everything that you need to do to make sure you are the best person. To put yourself in a position that you are the best your brand can possibly be.
I feel like everyone wants to be like Wizkid. Not posted.
But bro, have you seen early Wizkid and how he used to promote his
how
kids?
was it? Yeah, but so
Wizkid can only behave like this because he is who he is now.
Yeah, this paid his dues.
Yeah.
So like people just
Bro, you see that video of Whiskey whining on stage?
Yeah, so
Man was dancing, bro. I'll pull up the video in the post production. Man was dancing like rent was due, man.
it was like those days, like it wasn't easy to actually get to this point. Like a lot of sacrifices has been made,
Yeah,
and I feel like these days, like artists don't really want to make sacrifices.
yeah, and they're just ripping off the hard work of people that came before.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Also, a lot of things that have come into play. The TikTok era too. The fact that you can just blow overnight without really putting in much work.
I mean, like I feel like now they're relying so much on promo,
Yeah,
and quality of music is reducing.
that's a good fact. That's a good point. That's a good point.
So like that's what I always tell artists, like if like you're not if like you're relying on promo and there are people that are actually releasing good content and are relying on promo, like there's no way you're going to do better than them.
They'll beat you. It's quick
Because
maths.
obviously people want to listen to good music.
Facts.
Like let me give you an example. That Bianca girl that sang,
Yeah.
been
She's second highest Spotify monthly listeners now in Africa. You know that? I found out yesterday.
I don't even know, like
After Rema.
Obviously, like you can tell, like
only from 2 songs.
You can tell, like there was a lot of money spent.
Yeah, because her brand came out very clean
on the promotion of that song.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can feel the quality of the song.
The song is a beautiful song.
Yeah, so like that's what I always tell artists, like if you're just relying on promo, like obviously nobody's going to like
fuck with you.
Yeah, so that's how I see it.
All right. I think you can wrap the conversation up there. So it's almost time for us to end the show, but before we end the show, as custom, we are speaking of good music and bad music. A lot of new music have come out lately. A lot of music came out on Friday. Asake, CK, Omale wanted to run me down, wanted to send my blood pressure going through the roof, man. Asake dropped a new album titled Work of Art. CK dropped deluxe for his album Sad Romance, and Omale dropped the deluxe version for his album Boy Alone. There are a couple of other new releases. IVD tells me of a Tiwa Savage pickup song that just came out. I didn't see, but we'll probably check it out during in the next couple of reactions. And yeah, I think so. Those are the main ones we really want to look into. Obviously, we cannot listen to all the songs that just came out. But out of the few ones I mentioned, Asake. So for Asake album, we can't react to the full thing. But we'll just look at the album and have a quick discussion of it. I've already listened to it before. Have you listened to the new Asake album?
I mean, I listened to it.
Well, any standout songs?
Not really.
Not really. People have been saying that the song sounds the same. The song sounds too similar on this.
Similar.
Are you of the same opinion?
Yeah. And I feel like the one before this one was just way better.
Yes. I think so. I don't know why though, because the sound is still the same. So I'm pulling up the album for our audience on YouTube. So yeah, so the song has 14 tracks, and this is another thing I think. Like I think the fact that he released 230 and I'm a piano, we had watched them before this album came out, and I think they are 2 of the best songs on the album. So I think it kind of reduced how much like imagine if you were hearing the album and you jammed 230 and I'm a piano for the first time while listening to this album. Don't you think your experience of it would have been improved a little?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, we kind of disagree. IVD, Oluwafemi is shouting you out. That one of your fans too.
Yeah, one of my fans.
A lot of your fans in the chat, I like that. But like, so for me though, I think the fact that he released 230 and our piano before, and we had already released it, I feel like for me he reduced the oh my god effect of the album. I don't know what to do.
No, I feel like right now the buzz Asake has gone down.
Yeah, but it's because of fatigue. People are just kind of tired. Yeah. But the buzz and the quality are two different things. We're talking about the quality now here.
Okay, the quality is still...
It's still good.
Still good.
Like, okay, personally, I've listened to some of the songs. In fact, I'm going to...
Okay, let me give you... It's just like how Whiskey dropped Made in Lagos.
Yes.
And obviously, people were expecting something better than Made in Lagos.
What do you... That's a very beautiful example. What do you think about More Love, Less Ego?
I mean, like, it's a good album.
What's the but? I'm hearing the but.
But I feel like it didn't really tailor to the Nigerian audience. So,
do you think that's a bad or a good thing?
I feel like it's a good thing in the sense that you can just, and obviously, like, this is just one of his albums. Like,
yes,
he probably has like 2 or 3 more to go.
In the works.
So like, this More Love Less Ego was just trying to paint a certain concepts.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day, these people are artists, and I love the way you phrase that. Paint a certain concept. They can only sing their reality. Yeah. At the end of the day, Wizkid has a global audience now, whether we like it or not. It's bigger than the Holla at Your Boy Wizkid we met. Yeah. We can't be expecting him to be making Holla at Your Boy or Don't Do for us again. Yeah. Like, I don't know why a lot of people find it difficult to adjust with the artists, like to grow with the artists. And at the end of the day, to art is also a subjective thing. Yeah. Like, would it be like, for example, Wizkid can be singing Me Oju Elegba when he's jumping from Bentley to Rolls Royce to 5-star. He's not in that mindset. I don't understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like, so if you listen to More Love Less Ego, you can tell that this is his current reality. Yeah. Like when you hear Frames, when you hear Nobody Like Me, like that is his. Do you understand? That's where he is at this stage in his career.
I feel like Wizkid, kind of person that is like, okay, this is what I have for you guys. If you like, if you don't like, that's your business. Like,
that's your business, man.
It's a cross to carry.
It's a cross to
So like, it doesn't really send. Yeah. That's how I see it. So, and there's no amount of promo like that'll be done. Like,
yeah. And that's when the best artists, when that artist is true to themselves. Like, look at Davido's album. That's another good example too. Like Davido's new album. I feel like this album was the first time in a long time we got the authentic Davido. Like, he just did what he wanted to do. Like, no foreign features. He featured like 2 people that we never had heard of before, Logo Solori and the song with the girl that blew up on TikTok. What's her name? Moravi, yes, In the Morning. Like, he just did, like, he didn't really, and look at how good the album is because it was his authentic self. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I think that's one of the most important things. Like, you can't sing something that does not reflect you. Back to Asake, because we've said good a lot. Still though, like, I think like this album in terms of quality it has not reduced. It's just that we don't have that wow factor we had as when it was a novelty, as when Asake was just coming out. That's what I think.
I don't see it that way.
So you think the quality is bad?
I don't think quality is bad.
Or it's lesser than the former album?
Yeah, I feel it's because I was listening to...
Even with Yoga, even with 230, even with Amapiano.
Because I was listening to Amali's Deluxe.
Yeah.
Then I switched to Asake.
Yeah.
I was just like, nah.
You know what? So we have talked too much. Let's play 2 bangers that are not new. 2 bangers from the album. I'm going to react to them live on stream. 2 of my personal favorites. And you know what? They're even beside each other. So I'm going to play both Sunshine and Mogbe. And I like the 2 of these 2 songs. And then we're still going to see if, because I don't know, there's something about reacting to a song live on stream that gives you a different perspective. So let's try it and see if you still have the same opinion. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's
all right. Let's play Sunshine. I might not play the whole thing because Ashake's record label is very strict with their copyrighting.
Yeah, so how long can
you? Just like 1 minute. We'll just play like the first 1 minute. And yeah. If you're watching this after, make sure to put something in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like. Okay. Shout out to IVD for coming to the studio. We outside. Overload dangote. Are you playing? Hey,
sun's gonna shine on
everything you do.
I'm on no only waku abuti be baku no dey form say you judge you try to dey kaku Ali Celeste handles my situation on my pains and my troubles steady lighting my candle chop lump with it part of the struggle no one
Sun will shine on everything you do. Are you mad? Are you playing? Wait. Are you telling me that it's not a banger right there?
Banger, yeah, but
are you telling me quality has reduced?
No, I'm not really saying the quality has reduced, but I don't just feel Asake like before.
What do you mean? What do you mean? That was beautiful. We played just 1 minute here, 1 minute on the dot. Actually, shout out to my DJ skills. But, bro, look at the clarity. Look at the chorus, the choir vocals. Look at the dexterity. Look at even the messaging. Like, I don't feel like this album was more in terms of like the messaging was much more strong. I think the first album had a lot of more party jams.
Wait, so this album and the previous album, which one is better?
Wait, I'm not saying we still need to let this one marinate small. Calm down.
Okay.
But I'm trying to tell you that I think people, because there's a whole conversation. Asake just puts the stuff in the microwave and gave us the same meal again. Like people are taking it too far and dissing him and saying that
what I feel is that
the songs are repetitive. But I feel like
let's give it like
exactly we are facing what's happening right now is Asake fatigue. We are just tired of excellence.
Okay, so why are we not having Omale fatigue?
Why are we not having Omale fatigue? That's a good point. That's a good point. And you know what? I'm having Omale fatigue. I don't like the deluxe. When I heard you say, I was like, I wasn't feeling it.
How can you know?
We'll get into it, but let me play the next song I wanted us to hear before we will jump into the usher. So you recommend 2 songs out of the new deluxe song for me, just the way I did for this Asake. So this next song, Mogbe, is another epic jam. What do you think about Sunshine? Did you think that was a jam?
It's a good song.
It was a good song. Over 10, what would you give it?
9.
9. Nice. We're on the same page. So let's check out Mogbe. He's on that jam. What are you guys feeling about Asake's new album in the chat? Let me know. Abigail, Femi, let us know what you're feeling. IVD fans.
I don't want no yawa or if any mubawa. Orekele me, my wonderful woman. I know I'm a sharp guy, chilling by the poolside. Bitches on my right side, you on my left side. In case you see I'm online, all night lifestyle. Go on a long ride, me and you together. Let's stay all night looking at the starshine. Make love to the sunrise, You're my only woman, my perfect human. You make my world feel so right, even sometimes when I'm wrong. Baby, check out
Yeah.
forget all the trauma.
Okay. Alright. What's this? Huh?
Survive,
yeah? Survive. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to revisit the album, check it out again.
Yeah.
And let it marinate a bit. You know, it just came out on Friday, so let's give it some more time. But you guys are slandering Asake on the internet. You need to take it easy, man. Like, this album is really good. Like, I think he put in a lot of work. I don't think it's just like a microwave scenario like you guys are describing. So on that note, we'll move on to the Boy Alone Deluxe. I love the way he arranged it. First of all, that's one thing I would like to compliment. Usually,
It's usually at the end.
yeah, it's usually at the end, or some people will put it in between.
Okay.
Like CK scattered it in, like even Rema did the same thing, like scattered it. Like you have to go and find which one is new. I think they do it because they're trying to capture the new audience that didn't listen to the first album. So they're trying to present like a new album to them.
Yeah.
That kind of, I think that's the reason why they do it like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that, I think that's disrespecting people that listen to the first album. So
Yes.
Omale, I think did it the best. Put all the new songs as the first 5 songs. Yeah, six songs, because the one with Ozuna, the Soso with Ozuna.
No, I prefer at the end.
You prefer at the end?
Yeah. Like the way Whiskey did this one.
It's like very risky to the zone. Yeah. I mean, at the end, it's not, but as long as they're in the same section, is actually really my point. That you can see clearly which ones are the new ones. But this at the beginning, it's just like I've never actually seen someone do this particular style.
I haven't.
So, which 2 songs are you recommending? First of all, you think that this Omale Deluxe is really nice, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
So, do you think Boy Alone is better than Asake's first album?
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one, yeah.
Like, Asake's first album, like, that was like one of the first songs I've seen. Like, what's the name of the first song? Doll.
I swear I do good.
That song, like, such a slow tempo song, and they always play it in the club.
Bro, that's true. You know, I never actually thought of that. You know,
Yes,
that is
like,
actually facts. It's very hard for slow tempos to make it to the DJ set.
to make it, yes. So like, obviously, like, a lot of times you hear Doll, you hear like at least 7 or 8 songs.
Yes. They always need an open up set. Like,
Someone said play Joanna.
Yeah, I've seen that on the chat.
I mean, like,
Is that the jam you are recommending? Is that one
yeah, definitely.
Joanna?
That'll be my first song.
No, Joanna, I can't lie. If it's Joanna, you guys want to use, you guys catch me. Because that's the actual Joanna and Soso with Ozuna. I like those ones.
Yeah.
But the other 4 songs, like my boy recommended Reason for me, and I was like,
Yeah, Reason is a good song as well.
okay, let's check out Joanna. I think I've worked too much. Give the people what they want. But this is the one that he actually promotes, like, to
Yeah.
for the album. Who broke Omale's heart, man? We need to get to the bottom of that.
Probably an Igbo girl.
Probably what? Let me. Probably what?
An Igbo girl.
Bro. Shout out to my Igbo queens, man. Bro, it's only an Igbo girl that can drive you to this point. Speaking from experience myself, only one girl has broken my heart in this life. Only one girl. I mean, maybe that's giving her too much credit, but like only one girl has made me heartbroken. It's usually like we're breaking up mutually or something like that. But this Igbo girl, she confused me. From the beginning to the end, I didn't know her intentions.
Some people say that Omale is giving Afro depression.
Bro, I saw it too. Afro depression, man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, Igbo girls are dangerous. One advice I would give for you if you're a man watching this: stay away from Igbo girls. They are tempting and they are rewarding, but I don't think it's worth the risk. IVD, why are you talking to me like you don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't ask me these questions. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, for me, it's not worth the risk. For me, come to the Edo side. Edo boys, Edo girls. I think premium, babe, no stress.
Edo women, except you like.
Oh?
Except you stress them. That's when.
Exactly, they'll give you back.
Yeah, they give you back.
But if you treat them nice, they'll treat you nice.
They don't really have
Edo women is where I'm at, but I don't know. Maybe one of you, one Igbo girl can come and change my mind. I'm open to.
Yeah.
I'm open to testing the waters. But yeah,
my second song.
Which one? Reason. Yeah. So Joanna, is a jam. Like I can't even lie. Omale is not really a fast tempo artist. Like he's not really but he kind of created his own lane.
Yeah.
And he's thriving in that lane at the same time. Like I think Omale has one of the. We were talking about Omale one time on the stream and comparing him to all the other like new gen, and it's so hard to put him in a category because his run has been incredible.
Yeah, from the
First song,
from the
first album, second album, third, like first 2 EPs actually before his album, all #1 projects, all had songs that were #1. Sorry, that went #1. This last one now, so went #1. Like, and so went viral on TikTok. Like, his numbers are crazy. Like, I went to Wireless, I saw him perform, and bro, at Wireless, everybody was singing my guy's songs. Not 1, not 2 songs, like 10 songs. The whole crowd, UK Wireless crowd, and Wireless is a largely, if you know Wireless crowd, very largely
I'll go for
Oyibo audience. You go for Wireless before.
Yeah.
And bro, I was shocked. They were singing his songs word for word. So like, it's so hard to categorize. You know, like I understand what I'm trying to say with Omale. Like, is he in the big guys? Like, you put him with the big guys, or do you compare with it? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No, you compare him with them like Rema, Fireboy.
But like, for example, with Fireboy, his numbers and everything are so much ahead of Fireboy that is outrageous. I mean, if you take aside Peru is just a monster of a song. But like, his numbers and everything, like, just looking at the numbers and the data, it looks as if it's miles ahead of him.
I mean, it depends.
I don't know, man, but it's not hard. Omale is very hard to box because what is his weakness? I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Like, Fireboy has some duds. Like, he has some songs that should have just stayed in the studio.
I don't feel that way about
really?
It's an incredible.
Do you like this last project?
Which one?
This last Playboy album.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Fireboy has this, like, his when Fireboy hits.
Another thing is that, like, I feel like sometimes it's not even that the album is not good. It also has to do with the promotion.
Yeah, I don't think he really promoted his last album.
I mean, the way the video promoted his last album,
incredible.
So you can't really like blame people when they're not feeling something.
But see Omale, this is what I'm trying to. This is another thing with Omale. Does he promote?
Omale has like one of the best marketing too.
Really?
Yeah, it does. Right from his first EP.
Okay, I mean, but for me, I just think it's his songs because, bro, Chusha, you end up hearing a lot of his songs on social media, in TikTok, like almost immediately when they come out. So maybe his team is probably behind a lot of things that we don't see.
I remember the first time he had his first EP. I think it was during the lockdown, and everywhere you were just seeing normally.
Bro, during lockdown, like, bro,
it was on
bro, like, who is this fucking guy?
And I feel
one guy with dreads.
I feel like he also came in at the right time.
Yes, peak streaming era. Everybody was at home.
And he wasn't really dropping fast-paced music.
Yeah,
like the music was slow.
Yeah. So that's what we needed at the time.
That was exactly what we needed at the time.
We weren't looking for club bangers. Nobody was. That's actually a brilliant point. You know, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Yo, a boobs in the chat. You came late today, man. What's up, my G? Don't do Marco for a boob, man. Our loyal viewer has been watching since one of the first streams. Oh my God, my buttons are not working today for some reason. But yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're just talking about Omale and his weird position in the industry as just one of those guys, man, that you don't really know where to box. Like, he has numbers of the top guys, but at the same time he's new in the industry, so you don't even know where to put him. But let's check out another song from the album. Reason is the other one you wanted to check out. Okay, let's check it out. I don't know, but I wasn't really feeling this. Because my guy, like one of my friends, he has been on the show before. Rocco Varys is a banker and a chef, and he always sends me these song recommendations on Fridays, and it was like, bro, this is my Lady Deluxe. The song to hear is Reason. I was like, okay, check it out.
Okay.
Then I don't know, maybe he overhyped it for me, but when I was hearing it, I was not like, and then it was the first song on the album too.
I mean, maybe you listen to it.
Well, exactly. Let's check it out now. See how it goes. Does he already have a video? You already have a video?
Probably think maybe.
Oh wow, he has a video. Okay. When the Malay touching, bro.
How long will it take you to realize? I don't know who to
Okay, I think I spoke too soon, man.
I'm is opening every fire.
Hey.
Out there. What are we doing, my dear, my dear?
Okay.
I surrender you myself. My hands are in the air.
Like
Omali, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game.
from his song, you can hear the melody.
Omali, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, you need to apologize, baby.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
it's fire. Yeah.
Bro, I think I need to change my speaker, man. I think that's it. I think on this headset, I'm hearing all the sounds and all the
Yeah, everything.
yeah. So, but that's a jam, man.
It is.
That's a jam. Let's because it's the video. Let's check out more of it. If you take us down normally, I'll cut out this part too.
Only time will tell the difference. What is the reason you do not have your own peace?
It's called.
Are you having fun?
Sorry, they've detected copyrighted. So I'm sorry, you can't go further. But yeah, man. But yeah, I would highly suggest that you add Omale's Boy Alone Deluxe to your playlist if you haven't already. IVD and his IVD fans have successfully convinced me on the album. I'll check out the rest of the song. How about the song with Ike? She had the song with Ike. It was a very interesting combination.
Yeah, it was.
What, did you like that one too?
Yeah, I did.
So there was no dull song out of all the 6 songs that came out for you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Interesting. And the So 2 with Ozuna, that was a fire verse from Ozuna,
it
man.
was,
Like
going to raise
that Latin fan base, man.
because Ozuna has like a lot.
He had a big crowd. I don't know the artist first, like
Yeah.
it's big there.
Yeah,
But those Latin artists, their numbers,
yeah. I feel like
they are outrageous.
I mean, it's expected because like they're it's all about the vibe they create, and they're not like they just want to have
Yes.
fun.
Yes, they don't do too much.
Yeah.
They're not just saying too much messages.
So like the vibration.
Is
It's
on a
high.
higher level.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big brain music analysis right there, man. That's why we have IVD in the fucking studio, man. Shout out to IVD, man. Don't do Marco for that one. All right. Let's move on. We're already short of time, but we'll just talk about the CK album briefly. We played it just before we went live. There was a song with Techno on it, there was a song with Joe Boy on it, and I think there was one more. Let me just shut it up so that I'm not talking out of my ass. But CK Sad Romance Deluxe and okay, this is the normal version. Yeah, in the car with Techno, Capture My Soul with Joe Boy, both sounding very, very good. I mean, what was your first impression of when you heard it? It was the first time I was hearing it, by the way, before. Should I play it again?
No.
Nice. We're short on time, but what was your first impression? You said he told me something that was very interesting. He said you're not really into CK that much.
Anymore.
Oh, anymore. So you used to fuck with him before.
Yes, like his first EP, his second EP was hard.
Yeah, his first EP was that was the one that had Low Quantity. Bro,
Yeah,
I was screaming to people.
That was the one
Guys.
that had one song with DJ Lambo as well.
Yes. I was screaming, guys, I was in Nigeria at the time. I was telling people, bro, this TK guy, you guys need to check him out, man.
Yeah.
And this Low Quantity song is a madness. Like,
Yeah.
why is nobody talking about this shit? Then 2 years later, the song blows up and starts doing all this crazy number. And I'm like, where were you guys?
I mean, I feel like it blew up in India.
Yes.
And Indians, they like have a large population.
1 billion people, bro.
And once they hear
1 billion.
Once they hear something that gravitates
Is
to their
that sound.
So like, because like me, I know a couple Indians, they'll just come to me and be like, "Have you heard this song?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "This is Reba. This is
This is my song, man."
Yeah.
Bro, they ate up Calm Down, man. They
Like-
ate up Rema in India. Did you see
Yeah.
this show in India?
Yeah, I saw it.
Fucking crazy, man.
And and Rema going to India was a really good thing
Bro.
because like the Indians, like I said, they don't even know how they
Bro.
look. They don't even know how our artists look.
Yeah, bro.
They don't
Like,
have any side. They don't know any sides to
Yeah.
them. So like that was a really good.
It was a really. And did you see that video of Rema talking about like people clowning him for his like a long time ago video?
Yeah.
Or people clowning him for his sounding Indian, but one day we'll use that to his advantage. And then it was just crazy seeing everything come full circle and how India like their streaming numbers contributed so much to the success that Calm Down is having now.
Yeah.
And the success Rema is even having now as a whole. Like it turned something that people were using to mock him to one of his greatest strengths. It's crazy to see.
I mean, Rema, like knowing him,
Edo boy, guys.
He's someone that like when he wants to do something, he sets his mind to it, and also he's very hardworking.
Yeah.
It's all about okay, what do we have to do? This is the work, and so he's a very straight to the point, hardworking guy.
Yeah.
So I mean that works in his favor.
Yeah. Mad, bro. Like I said, I'm proud of him. So yeah, and I'm proud of like all our Nigerians like exploring new sound. It's the CK, the old CK and the new CK thing. I think it still goes back to this conversation of like artist growth. Yeah. At the end of the day, I agree. It does sound a bit more commercial now. It doesn't like take those melodical risks it used to take in the beginning, like when it was like that OG CK. Now it's like see if you hear the Hallelujah now, Hallelujah sounds like what a no, if I'm not, this is not a jab at anybody, but like what a Buju would sing. Like sounds like your typical Afrobeats chorus, you know? Like you're starting making songs that are more Afrobeatish.
But the thing is like you can't really blame them because like they spend a lot of money on promotion, on videos, on marketing.
So do you have to bring in that commercialness at some point?
Yeah, I mean like if you're dropping something, it needs to be something like people would want to hear. Like that's what Rema does.
Yes.
Rema
mixes it up.
He mixes it,
Yes,
he
like what he did with Charm. He dropped Charm and dropped Hove at the same time. Hove is like for his OG fans.
He dropped Charm. He dropped
Charm, Hove, and the other song. What was the last one?
Holiday.
Yeah, he dropped Holiday first. Yeah, he dropped Holiday first. Gave them their commercials banger to everybody should eat. Then he came out with his Charm, he came out with his Hove. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like he mixes it up. Like
he does.
He does that perfect. He gives everybody what they want.
Even from the beginning, when most people were feeling him like as a trap artist.
As a trap artist, yeah.
He was still dropping like.
He came out with Do Maybe. No. How did you feel when that song came out, by the way?
I mean, for like a year, like I couldn't even just vibe to the song.
I swear, bro, that would be so weird. You heard my name over.
You know the funny thing.
What?
Then when I eventually met Rema, I told him you wouldn't believe I did.
Yeah, what did he say? When he found out, how was his reaction?
He was like, "What? Like, how's your name? Like, do baby that? I thought that was a girl's name."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, that's my name."
Yeah.
So.
That's right. The baby, no. I'm actually gonna play that song as the outro to this video. But that's fucking mad, man. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, so at the end of the day, these artists have to grow. So like you understand why they change. But even on this Sad Romance, there's still like a song. Have you heard You from Sad Romance?
No.
Like it's still like it has a bit of that like old CK. Like he has that. Like you should check it out. It's like if you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen. I always listen to his stuff. Like I always listen to it.
Yeah. So CK is not that guy, man. And when I went for a show in London, bro, white people, like 90% white audience, bro. We were the only black people in front.
I mean, that's the
me
point.
and two other girls.
That's the point. Afrobeat has grown to.
Yeah.
And that's why like our artists can sell stadiums. It's
necessary.
Arenas now.
Because we don't have those numbers outside Nigeria. Like we have good numbers, but we don't have those numbers that will allow our artists to sell out stadiums by just us. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And even the purchasing power too. We don't have that too.
So, a lot of factors involved.
Yeah, so all right, bro. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we have to wrap up. I was enjoying the session. I didn't want it to end, but man, I'm really grateful for you coming to the studio. Really appreciate this, man. We had one of the baddest promoters in the fucking UK, the fucking building. In fact, another Don DeMarco for the road, man. Man, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I don't have any gifts to to leave you with.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you don't agree accept my shayo. So, but yeah, man. For the people in the chat, thank you guys so much for contributing to the conversation. The IVD fans that came out, you guys came out in numbers, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I need the promoters have fans now.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, love the conversation. You gained the new subscriber. Thank you so much, Abigail. Make sure to check the other content of the channel. Yeah, so to outro, like I promised, I'm gonna give you guys the only jump defeating from our boy IVD. They may be named after the love of GRAMMYS life. But yeah, my guys, make sure to subscribe. How is this song not playing?
You guys go subscribe.
Where can we find you, Dumebi? Sorry, let me reduce the volume of this. Oh, where can we find you before I hear another banger? Like your socials, your plugs.
I am _IVD.
On Instagram,
Snapchat, Twitter.
I am _IVD.
Yeah, same thing.
And then Snapchat. Do you want to share your Snapchat with the?
It's the same thing.
Okay, I am _IVD everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, if you are in Birmingham or you are in London, you should follow his page. He always posts his newest shows that he's doing. Sometimes he's bringing artists, sometimes he's not.
Sometimes I'm just vibing.
Sometimes I'm just vibing, man. So, but yeah, just follow his page to keep up with the latest parties in those periods. And follow me at Chief of Lagos. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And on this case, we're out, man. Peace, love, spread love. Take care. See you guys next week. Same time, Sunday, 8 p.m. Thanks, man. Oh, you can enter.